And joining us right now is the head coach of that UMD women's cross country team, Pjoanna Warmington. Coach, thanks very much for being here. Appreciate it.
Love being here.
What's gone so right this season? I guess that's the simplest way to put it. 4 events, 4 first place finishes for your team.
Gosh, we've got a lot of upperclassmen that are senior leadership. Hannah Olson, Pjoanna, and Emmy Chost are All-Americans. So right off the bat, they've got a lot of knowledge and wisdom of how to take charge and lead my team. So coming into each meet, we're just like already kind of expected of what we should be done.
You talk about those 3, and those are the 3 that I want to talk about too. Hannah Olson, Pjoanna Colbinson, Emmy Chost. They finished in the top 10 of every event that you've run so far this season, and that's kind of their job as a trio. They really need to have that kind of production for you, for the team to be so successful.
Yep, I talk about everybody having a job to do, but those 3, they are the leaders of my group. They need to run as a force together, as like a wall, as shoulder to shoulder, and if they can get the job done, it helps bring the rest of my crew close.
Now, certainly those 3 don't necessarily make your team very good by themselves. You
Correct.
need the 4th and 5th runners to score well and do what they need to do. But it feels like over the past maybe 3 or 4 years, there's become more of a team aspect within UMD, in that everyone's focused on their job within the team rather than just going out there and trying to get an individual result.
Yep, correct. In cross country, there's 5 people that score. That 5th runner is just as important as that 1st runner. So my 4th and 5th runner have really been moving on up, even as the whole season has developed, and they've been going after and closing that gap, that time gap between the 3rd and 4th runner.
Now, as you move forward here, NSIC championships are this weekend. Is there an NSIC champion within these 3 individually, and what do you have to do as a team to hopefully make it 5 out of 5 and be on top of the podium again?
As an individual champion, yeah, I feel that any one of those top 3, Hannah Olson, Pjoanna, or Emmy, has a chance on that given day. What needs to be done. And as far as our team goes, you know, the thing that's different this year compared to last year, we haven't had a chance to really run against our main rival competitor, Augustana. We ran against them at GRIAC and we won, but they were also missing a couple of their top runners. There's been some injuries kind of going around, and I just really don't know what kind of team they're going to show up with.
Now, obviously, this is well down the road here after the NSICs, after the regionals, but this is the goal, the ultimate goal that you set, is getting back to the NCAA championships, a meet that you placed 3rd in a year ago. Mm-hmm. So what, I guess, is the key over these next 2 meets to be successful at the NSICs and the regionals, but then keep building towards hopefully that final hurdle for the season?
Key is to stay healthy. This is the time of year when sickness goes around, and we could have all the training put in the bank and you come down with a bad cold, and it makes for a hard 6K race. But so if we can stay healthy, we're injury-free right now, so that's a great thing. As long as we can keep our 4th and 5th runner motivated, I think this is the end of the season where it's the exciting part. It's the racing, it's the championship part of the season. So we're motivated, we're ready to get back and to hopefully get on podium, which is top 4 in the nation.
You talk about motivation. Is it fun to be having those kinds of expectations now of your program, where it's almost expected that you're going to be at the NCAAs and that you're going to be competing for maybe 1st place, 2nd, 3rd, 4th in the nation?
It's always fun to get rewarded for your efforts that you put in, but I feel like there's a lot more, pressure, stress kind of put on that I know what these ladies can do, and in order to get that done, it's still got to be put out there on that given day.
Well, that given day is this Saturday for the NSIC Championships. Head coach Pjoanna Warmington, as her season is getting to what she calls the fun part.